Have you ever noticed something strange about money? Going from $0 to $1,000 feels hard. Going from $1,000 to $10,000 feels even harder. And somehow, the jump to $100,000 feels almost impossible. For a lot of people, $100,000 doesn't feel like a financial goal. It feels like a mountain. A number so big your brain almost rejects it. You might save a few $100s. Then life happens. Your car breaks. Your rent goes up. You buy something because you worked hard and deserve it. And suddenly, you're back where you started. Again, and again, and again. Which creates a dangerous belief. Maybe building wealth just isn't for people like me, but here's the strange part. People who eventually build wealth often struggle the hardest at the beginning. Not because they're bad with money, not because they're lazy, but because the first $100,000 works differently than people expect. And once you understand why, the whole journey starts making a lot more sense. Because the first $100 isn't difficult for the reason most people think. It's difficult because your brain is fighting against how wealth actually grows. And that changes everything. Imagine two people. Alex makes $50,000 a year. Jamie makes $70,000 a year. Most people immediately assume Jamie will build wealth faster. Higher income. More money. Problem solved. Except reality often works differently. Alex spends carefully. Jamie upgrades lifestyle. Alex saves small amounts consistently. Jamie waits for more income later. 5 years pass. Alex has built momentum. Jamie feels stuck. This happens constantly. Because wealth building isn't just math, it's psychology. People think money problems are mostly about earning, but often they're about behavior. Especially early on, the beginning feels impossible because progress feels invisible. Imagine pushing a massive boulder uphill. The first few feet feel brutal. You push. Nothing happens. You push harder. Still nothing. Eventually the boulder moves, and once momentum builds, everything changes. Money works the same way. But our brains hate delayed rewards. Psychologists call this present bias. Humans naturally value immediate rewards more than future rewards. That's why buying something today feels better than investing for 10 years. Your brain sees immediate pleasure. Future wealth feels abstract, distant, almost imaginary, which creates a dangerous cycle. You save, get impatient, spend, restart, repeat, over and over. And because wealth grows slowly early on, people assume it isn't working. Imagine planting a tree. You water it every day. 1 week later, nothing. 1 month later, still nothing. 6 months later, tiny growth. Most people quit, not because growth isn't happening, because growth feels too slow. Money behaves similarly. Especially early. The first 100K feels impossible because most people expect linear growth. But wealth rarely grows linearly. It grows exponentially, very slowly. Then, suddenly, imagine saving $500 every month. At first it feels pointless. $500 barely changes your life. 1 month, 2 months, 6 months. Maybe you reach $5,000. It still doesn't feel life-changing. Then maybe you reach $20,000. Progress feels better, but still slow. Then something interesting starts happening. Your money starts helping build more money. Investments generate returns. Returns create more returns. Small gains begin stacking. Momentum begins building. And suddenly, the game changes. This is why many investors say the first 100K is the hardest. Not because 100K is magical, but because getting there requires surviving the slowest stage. The stage where effort feels disconnected from results. Most people quit there. Because humans are terrible at understanding compounding. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill. At the beginning, it barely grows, but as it rolls, more snow sticks. Growth accelerates. The snowball gets bigger, which helps it collect even more snow. Money behaves similarly. But people quit before the snowball gets big enough. That's where psychology quietly destroys progress. Because humans compare constantly. You open social media. Someone bought a luxury car. Someone bought a house. Someone made 6 figures trading stocks. Someone claims they became financially free by age 30. And suddenly, your progress feels meaningless, even if you're improving. Psychologists call this social comparison. Your brain measures success relative to other people, not relative to your past self, which creates frustration, because somebody will always be ahead. Always. You save your first $10,000. Someone else has $500,000. You reach $50,000. Someone else made that in a month. You never feel like you're winning, which kills motivation. The dangerous part? Comparison often increases spending. People buy things to feel successful. Better phone, better car, bigger apartment, nicer clothes. Lifestyle upgrades feel harmless. But lifestyle inflation quietly destroys wealth. You get a raise, your spending rises too. Income grows, savings stay flat, and years disappear. People think wealth builders earn dramatically more. Sometimes they do, but often they simply keep lifestyle growth smaller than income growth. The gap creates wealth, not the paycheck alone. Think about 2 buckets. Bucket 1 is income. Bucket 2 is spending. Most people obsess over making bucket 1 bigger, but wealth grows by controlling the space between both buckets. That gap matters a lot, because the first 100K is really built through boring consistency. And humans hate boring. We love excitement, big opportunities, fast money, massive breakthroughs. But wealth usually grows quietly. Automatic investing, consistent saving, avoiding unnecessary lifestyle upgrades. Patience, over and over. Which feels incredibly unexciting. That's why people chase shortcuts. Trading trends. Risky speculation, get-rich-quick systems. Because slow progress feels emotionally uncomfortable, but shortcuts often reset progress completely. Imagine climbing stairs. One person climbs 1 step every day. Another person climbs 10 steps, then falls back 8, climbs 5, falls 6, tries a shortcut, falls again. Who reaches the top first? Usually the boring person. Consistency wins more often than intensity, especially financially. But there's another reason the first 100K feels impossible. Identity. People underestimate how much identity shapes money decisions. Imagine someone believes, I'm bad with money. I'll never be wealthy. Rich people are different. Those beliefs quietly shape behavior. People spend differently, save differently, take different actions, without realizing it. Your financial life often follows your financial identity. If someone sees themselves as financially responsible, they naturally make better decisions. If someone believes wealth isn't possible, they unconsciously sabotage progress. Not intentionally, psychologically. Because humans like staying consistent with their identity. That's why lasting financial change often starts mentally first, before numbers change, before accounts grow, before wealth appears. People slowly change how they think. I'm becoming someone who invests. I'm becoming someone who plans long term. I'm becoming someone who values future freedom more than temporary status. Small shifts, massive impact. Because wealth building isn't just numbers, it's behavior repeated long enough. Now here's where things become interesting. The first 100K teaches skills future wealth depends on: discipline, patience, delayed gratification, emotional control, consistency. Those skills matter more than people realize. Imagine giving 2 people $1 million. One understands money behavior. One doesn't. Years later, who still has wealth? Money amplifies habits. Good habits grow wealth. Bad habits destroy it. That's why struggling early isn't necessarily failure. Sometimes it's training, building skills, learning mistakes, developing systems. Think about going to the gym. The first months feel painful. Results barely show. Progress feels invisible. Then one day, you realize you've become stronger. Money works similarly. Financial strength builds quietly until eventually the results become visible. And something strange happens. People who once thought 100K felt impossible start realizing larger goals feel achievable too. Because confidence compounds alongside money. Success changes identity. Identity changes behavior. Behavior changes outcomes. And the cycle starts working in your favor. Now, none of this means building wealth is easy. Income matters. Opportunity matters. Economic conditions matter. Life can absolutely make progress harder. But people often underestimate how much psychology shapes financial outcomes, especially early. The first 100K feels impossible because humans naturally struggle with slow progress. We struggle with delayed rewards. We compare constantly. We chase excitement. We upgrade lifestyles. We underestimate consistency. And we expect visible results too quickly. But wealth building often rewards the opposite behaviors. Patience, systems, consistency, long-term thinking. The things that feel boring. The things social media rarely celebrates. The things that quietly change financial futures. Because the truth is, the first 100K isn't hard because you're failing. It's hard because you're building the foundation. The hardest stage. The slowest stage. The stage where effort feels disconnected from progress. But foundations matter a lot because eventually, momentum starts helping. Consistency starts showing. The snowball starts growing. And suddenly, what once felt impossible starts feeling inevitable. At the end of the day, building wealth isn't usually about one massive decision. It's thousands of small ones, repeated quietly, repeated consistently, repeated long enough. And maybe that's the biggest lesson. The first 100K doesn't feel impossible because you can't do it. It feels impossible because you're standing in the hardest part of the journey, the beginning. And beginnings almost always look impossible, until one day, they don't anymore.